ಬ್ರೆಡ್ ಬೇಡವಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಬ್ರೆಡ್ ಬೇಡ. ಬೇಕಪ್ಪ
ನನ್ನ ತಿಳಿತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
Tong, Mr.
ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲತ್ತದ
ಅದು ಟೇಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ನೋಡಿ ಸೇಮ್
ಒಟ್ಟಾಯ್ತು.
ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನದ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ ನೋಡಿ. ಬಿಟ್ಟ ನಿಂಗೆ
ಮತ್ತೆ
ನೋಡಿ ಇದೆ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಪಾಸ್ ನಮಗೆ.
ಏನು ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ತಾನೆ
ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು.
ಅಂಕಲ್ ನೋಡಿ
ಬಂದ್ರು
all cards are good. What? They'll put blue color is there on the car. What is this?
What is that?
This?
Modern history came to be established about 200 years ago. To that extent, I think the program does fulfill one very important objective, and that is to help the uninitiated visitor at least learn where and how we started. So it's an interesting place. It's a juxtaposition of sorts, and you have history meeting up with modernity at this point. You have the past, present, and future all coalescing, as it were. We go for this boat ride when we come down from the bus. The second part involves all of us availing ourselves of a complimentary cruise on the Singapore River. It's approximately half an hour, after which we will be coming.
River or sea?
ಸಿ
This is sea.
ರಿವರ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ,
ಹಾಂ
ಅಲ್ಲ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ಓಲ್ಡ್
ಹಾಂ
ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾರ ಇಲ್ಲ ಬಸ್ ಕೆಲವು ಸರಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಡೆ ಬಂದು ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದು.
Any single ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು
ನಾವು ಹೋಗ್ಲಾ?
just printing. Something dirty and all are there.
Instead of ferrying cargo, these river taxis carry people along my banks. Some ferry sailors to and from their ships, anchored in the open sea. Clifford Pier is now in view just ahead of us. House. I remember it being used as a courthouse until a boatyard opened next door. It created such a noise that the courthouse was eventually built across the river.
ಸಿಂಗಾಪುರ್ದಿದೆ.
Only, I would say.
Beach पर
Sometimes there are seals on the sea rocks. There are some seals. I don't know whether you can see them or not. I saw them this morning. This is my second city tour. Seals on the sea rocks. But you probably will see more birds than seals. The birds on the sea rocks are either pelicans, cormorants, or seagulls. Pelicans, I'm assuming everybody knows how a pelican looks.
Put.
Hey, see, put there.
Go.
ವಾಟರ್ ಬಟ್ ಕೋಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಕೋಲ್ಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಕೋಲ್ಡ್.
out of the city.
ultra. Push it.
Golden Gate Bridge used to be the world's longest single suspension bridge when it was completed on May 24th, 1937. The length of the bridge is 1.75 miles, 43 kilometers, the height of the bridge 69 meters, and the height of the 227 meters. To your left is the Pacific Ocean, to your right is in India you also have the metric system.
Yeah. Yes.
Only metric. Well, the United States is the only country in the world that still has miles and inches and all this, excuse me, nonsense, because metric system is so easy, but they don't believe it. Everything is divided by 10, 100, and 1,000 and multiplied. It's so simple. And they have 30 seconds and 46, 12 inches.
Okay, why don't you put that to focus?
ನೀವು ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ ಹಿಂಗಾರೆ
ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ.
Like a miniature Scottish castle. So who lives here? People such as the Russian consul. He can go to work. 5-minute walk down the hill. He lives in this brick building. You actually can see the Russian flag here. Can you see it? White, blue, and red. And of course, Gordon Getty lives here. He is the son of Jean-Paul Getty. Jean-Paul Getty is the son of Paul Getty, the old Paul Getty. Getty Oil, many millions. As a matter of fact, $1.3 billion. It's this yellowish beige house here. This beautiful door, probably imported from Italy, 18th century. The house next to that one, the brick house, is also his house. He bought it about 2-3 years ago because he composes. He's a composer, his hobby, music. He composed an opera that is so terrible that San Francisco Opera said, Mr. Getty, we cannot perform this opera. Right? It's not good enough. So he bought this house, and this is his private opera house. For those poor friends he invites, they have to listen to his music. The Egyptian consulate. You can see a little bit the Egyptian flag over there. Right there. The only hotel here in Pacific Heights is the El Driscoll Hotel coming up in the second right side. It reminds me somehow of a pension in Switzerland. It's, I believe, a 4, maybe even a 5-star hotel. Very small, a very nice hotel.
कार एंगल सब ನೋಡಿ
ನೋಡಿ
Maybe if whether you notice this or not, I tell you, big houses and no space. Anywhere in the world, when you own a house, big house like this,
yes
you have a big garden around the house. There's no space here. That is typical for San Francisco. The next left-hand corner of this house is for sale. It's a Tudor-style house. The beige and dark brown one. You actually can look inside a little bit. The lights on purpose, so you know people can see inside. Because they want to sell the house. Look how pretty. Now look at this Schatten taste. It's not the average American taste, you know, because it depends on where you're from in the United States. And San Francisco is actually considered the most European city in this country. And that's why we Europeans would feel very comfortable here. I came here, and first time when I came here, I had this eerie feeling as if I had been here before. And I felt very comfortable and at home immediately. Among the very few consuls that live here is also the British consul. Lives in a very English-looking house. It's a more Georgian style. It's a 2-story brick house on the left side.
this one
So there are also apartment buildings here. Finding an apartment in this country is very easy, as Americans move a lot. Approximately every 3 years, they are moving. They go there where they get a better job. They don't care whether they move from the east to the west, from the west coast, east coast, and yet, unlike Europeans, they don't move. Sometimes 3 and 4 generations in the same house, apartment building. So the advantage that there's always an apartment for rent here. Fancy there's a for rent sign on the left side, apartment for rent. In other words, finding an apartment is relatively easy in this elegant apartment buildings from the 20s and 30s here, and even here in Pacific Heights it's easy, but the rents are very high. So what do people pay here? I would say they pay between $1,400 and $5,000 a month rent. And there's also the Italian consulate, but first, the city's most expensive private school. The first house is for boys. It's Stewart Hall for boys. And these are former privately owned mansions. And probably they died and they left it to school. This house is, I think, for both girls and boys. And this is the girls' school here. The Convent of Sacred Heart. Now when we go down, we can look inside. It looks like a European castle. But first, across the street on the right side, this big two-story white house with a few bricks is the Italian consulate. Look to your right-hand corner, Italian consulate. Now we're going down the Prestige Street. Now look inside. Doesn't it look a little bit like a European castle? I always say, what a waste. This is a school. It was a private home in the old days. Now we're going down. There's the... Can you imagine that? That's a school. You should so see the schoolyard. The playground. Look how little. And that's the most expensive private girls' school in the city.
Name of the school, please?
Pardon?
Name of the school? Sacred Heart.
Sacred Heart. Convent of Sacred Heart.